Hello everyone, welcome back to the Millennial Parents Podcast series. My name is Amelia. Today, we're going to discuss about the opportunities and challenges for the parenting support service in Vietnam. This may benefit other professionals who works in the education and human development field and are potential partners and investors in getting to know more about the parenting support service, a very trendy topic recently in Vietnam. I'm going to set up an interview with Ms. Phan, founder and CEO of RAISE, virtual assistant for parents. Now she is also a popular lecturer from the School of Business and Management from RMIT University. Haley, can you introduce a bit about yourself and parenting support topic?
Hi, I'm Haley, founder and CEO of RAISE. I'm also working at RMIT University as a lecturer. In the recent years, my key focus has been human development. For people who don't know about RAISE, we built a mobile app for parenting support, and we call ourselves a virtual assistant for parents, aiming to support millions of parents and parents-to-be in this modern world, starting with parents from our home country, Vietnam.
Is parenting support a new topic in Vietnam?
No, actually it's not very new. Parenting support came from the older generations. Take our grandparents' generation, for example. They had different systems to support parenting. My grandmother used to be the president of a local women union, and their mission is to consult and support families and women in raising kids and dealing with family issues or couple relationships. But only until now, millennial parents stepped up and talked more about this. Our generation has also created more and more supporting system besides school and public unions.
So, what is the driver for all the changes? Do you think that raising children in this era is getting more and more challenging?
Yes, it is. A common trend today is that both parents are working to bring financial stability to the family. Thus, it's becoming increasingly tough for parents to strike a balance between kids and work. Due to this, parents have adopted newer styles and challenges of parenting. First is the lack of time spending with their kids may result in the distance between parents and kids. Hence, parents may have great difficulty in understanding and bonding with their own child. And when a child throws a tantrum, it is a common sight to see that parents nowadays often give smartphone, electronic devices, or interesting toys to mollify the kid's anger or upsetness. In addition, it seems that parents nowadays are getting less patience in teaching and monitoring kids. On the other hand, often demonstrating their aggressive behaviors, judging their own kids, or even using violence as a solution.
The millennial parents term is getting more and more popular. Could you share more about this?
This is the emergence of a new parent generations who are responding to their own upbringing with new attitudes and lifestyles, as I just shared earlier. Please note that according to General Statistics Office of Vietnam in 2019, about 69% of the population aged 15 and above years get married. The average age of first marriage is 25 and 2 years old. And we can see that there are more millennials getting married later in life. Also, millennial women are waiting longer to give birth, and they are more likely to live with a family of their own when they get married and start having a baby.
Do you think there are any changes in demographic that can affect parenting support?
Yes, let me give you some insights. In Vietnam, the market size for parenting support is very potential, as up to 24 million people who are under 15 years old are living as dependents. Besides, there are more working moms in Vietnam. According to International Labour Organization, women in Vietnam participate in the labor force at a higher rate than the global and regional average, while the number of global and Asia Pacific is around 43 to 48. This rate in Vietnam is around 71. We can also look at the dynamic of marital status in Vietnamese society. There's a trend that more people get divorced or live separately after marriage. That creates more complexity for raising kids and parenting support.
And does it seem that millennial parents are getting busier and busier in life?
We can say that. Vietnam is under golden population period with 69% of the population in working age. The focus of our countries in this timeline is business development. 50% of the working population is under 34 years old. 45 hours is their average working hours per week in 2019 to 2020. In many segments such as digital technology, e-commerce, logistics, finance, banking, we can see even higher working hours that millennials are spending every week. And for childcare, a report of the International Labour Organization in 2020 showed that women spend 12 hours per week, while men spend 7.5 hours per week for their kids. Not to mention that COVID-19 created a new term, a generation of crisis. We witnessed financial crisis, political crisis, social cultural crisis, disruptive technology, and natural disaster. So yes, millennial parents are getting busier and busier.
You have mentioned some major challenges of parents. How about opportunities in developing parenting support service in Vietnam?
We can easily see that parents are getting busier. They have been facing more challenges and crises in life. So yes, they do need support, a lot of support actually. For parenting support service in Vietnam, looking at the big picture, I see that there is more investment pouring into education, such as government's commitment to spend about 20% of public expenditure on education since 2020. This is one of the highest rates in Southeast Asia. However, Vietnam has been facing major human resource gap for quite a long time to adapt with new requirements in parenting or human development and criteria for growth and international competition. Not to mention slow transformation and adaptivity of education system in Vietnam and severe shortage of parenting development support service that puts more pressures on individuals and households in handling the new normal. From that note, I see many opportunities for EdTech and parenting support service in Vietnam.
What else? How about the impact of COVID-19? Is this a backward for education?
I don't see it as a backward. Actually, COVID-19 is a major push for many business models and organizations to transform. COVID-19 transformed family activities as well. There is an obvious rise in time spending among parents and children during and after the pandemic, with lockdowns, parents working more from home, and children learning more online. And even when the economic growth rate was getting lower, budget for education and lifestyle in urban areas is still increasing. With the push from the pandemic, digital technology adoptions in modern households is now mainstream. 100% of urban parents have access to the internet, frequently purchase online and own at least one smart device. They are more sensitive to social media, online chats, and new mobile applications.
How about other parenting support services? What are they doing?
In Vietnam, it seems that there is a proliferation of edutainment mobile apps for family and kids, but these apps have not really solved the dilemma of promoting real-life interaction among family members. In other words, kids' screen time on mobile increases as parents have a tendency to give the phone to their kids to use these apps. In addition, millennial parents who are getting busier and lazier don't like complicated content, and apps need to provide solutions for parents to save more time.
When sharing about those findings, aren't you afraid that race will have more and more new competitors, such as more new entrants jumping into this sector?
No, this is a big field. In my opinion, in order to grow, any business needs competition, partnership, and ecosystem. Of course, competition creates pressure, but pressure is better than standing alone. And in addition, there are many different approaches and ideas to support parents and child development. Moreover, I don't think that I'm the first person to think about race. When pitching race to some professionals who are parents, they say that they have thought about similar ideas before. But frankly speaking, models like race are not easy to enter the market. Besides the right timing, good business plan, big past, and innovative product, business like race will be affected greatly by human factors and our execution capability. I still hope that there are more and more talents working in the human development field, and there are more high quality content creators so we can improve the education map for Vietnam, especially parenting and child development segment.
Thank you, Haley, for sharing. That would be nice if we can welcome more and more talents who can provide more solutions for young parents in Vietnam. Dear audience, please stay tuned for further updates from Race and the Millennial Parent Podcast series. For further information, you can check out our website, therace.app. You can also send feedback to our email address at connect@therace.app. We are also available on Google Play and App Store for you to explore. Once again, thank you for listening and goodbye for now.